Hello, everyone. This show is Making a Difference, and I'm your host, Jon Heymann. I have with me today a good friend of mine and an amazing community trustee. His name is Rick Pinchot from Seaside Charter Schools. Rick, it's great to have you on the show. How are you doing today?
John. I'm doing great. Thanks
Good.
for having me.
Tell me about Seaside, and because there's so much conversation about charter schools these days, tell me what the distinctives are. How is it different from the public school and other charter schools?
Well, Seaside Charter School, and the way we look at it is we're not competition with the public schools. We are just another choice for parents. We want to be the right choice for parents, but it's a choice. And charter schools are out there to provide that choice for parents. As far as Seaside goes, we are a Waldorf-based school, and let me tell you a little bit about Waldorf. Waldorf believes in teaching all three stages of children. We teach the head, we teach the heart, and we teach the hands. Typical academic school will work on the head. They'll teach facts. They'll teach children to memorize multiplication, whatever the case may be. At our school, we believe in teaching the children how to think, and so a lot of our curriculum is based on how do I solve a problem rather than memorizing. So that's part of it. But we also teach the heart, and the heart is teaching a child to have feelings for those around them, to understand the world, to be part of the world, to have empathy for their neighbors, just teaching them how to be good citizens. And then finally, we teach them what we call hands, which is will. And that's just a lot of children now is, why do I have to do this? Why is this important? And we believe in teaching them why it's important and giving them that will to really want to go through something, finish it, do their best work towards it. And so that way they feel an accomplishment when they're finished. It's not, there's meaning to their education. It's not just coming to school and learning something that I'm never going to use again. And so teaching all three of those aspects is a real big part of the Waldorf philosophy. And then we also believe that we should teach children where they're at. Rudolf Steiner, who created the Waldorf philosophy, believes that children go through a series of emotional changes as they grow up, and you have to reach them where they're at and teach them things that are appropriate to where they are in life. And so if we do that and we do that well, children do a much better job of remembering and connecting to what they're teaching. It's more real to them. It's more of a this really works for me rather than it's just some abstract knowledge that I learned at school.
Yeah, that's very cool. In my graduate studies, I studied Kohlberg and also Jean Piaget. So it sounds a little similar to that, and a lot of educators have not, and that's where the world of education psychology should come together. You have 3 campuses now, right? How many students?
We have about 1,500 students in our campuses. Our 3 campuses, the oldest is almost 10 years old, and the newest is about 5 years old.
Where are they located?
We have one at the beach, which is near the Mayport Naval Station, right in front of Hanna Park.
Okay.
And we have one on Old St. Augustine Road in Mandarin, not too far from 295. And then we have one on Broward Road, about 2 miles north of the zoo.
Okay, right by the zoo.
Yes.
Okay, and there's no cost, right?
No cost.
Right.
We're a tuition-free public charter school.
Yep.
The misconception about charter schools is that we can charge tuition or we can screen our students. We just like a public school, someone applies, we have a spot, we give them an opportunity.
Open it up, yeah.
Absolutely.
And you, tell me about the emphasis on technology, or the lack thereof.
We believe that younger students shouldn't be exposed to too much technology. Part of the studies show that when they do that, their attention span for other things really diminishes, and so we do not use a lot of technology. With state testing, we do have to have our kids on computers to accomplish those assessments, so we do some work with technology. And as kids get older, it's definitely more of an issue. Our children in 4th and 5th and 6th grade start doing research and start doing typing and doing things like that with technology. But our younger kids, the only time really we pull out the computers is to accomplish testing or to just practice using the keyboard for when they have to do the testing.
Yeah, which is a good practice.
Yeah.
But your teachers are not using technology just to use up time with the students.
We believe the best teacher of our students is our actual teachers, not a program, not sitting in front of a screen. screen time. We asked our parents even outside of school to limit screen time because we believe that students learn more by using their imagination, out in the backyard playing, with a friend, making up games rather than sitting in front of the TV
Yep.
pushing a bunch of buttons.
Yeah, both of our kids have children, our grandchildren, and they are strict about screen time. So probably a lot of parents are going to be happy to hear that. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
So Rick, tell me how people can get a hold of you, and if you do have any openings coming into January, are there openings at some of the campuses right now?
All of our campuses, our capacities are online on our website, seasidecharter.org.
Okay.
And so they can go look at that, see what openings we have and what grade levels across all 3 campuses. And then if we need to, we have a waiting list. We are taking applications for next year now.
Okay.
To fill up, our kindergartners, of course, will be a new class, but then every other class moves up.
Yeah.
So we take in applications, but we do have openings, and if you need to reach us, you can go to seasidecharter.org, and there is a application right online. It's very simple.
Yep.
You put the child's name in and their grade level, and that's about it. And then our administration's registrar will
reach
get back
out.
in touch
Yeah.
with them.
seasidecharter.org.
Seasidecharter.org.
Right, and you're planning on opening a 4th campus, I believe,
That's
right?
our goal.
Yeah.
We're still in the preliminary stages of
Yeah.
that, but like I said, we started out with 1 campus at the beach. Now we have Mandarin and North, and hopefully we're going to look at getting something on the west side relatively soon.
Okay, very cool. Well, thank you, Rick. And thank you for the work that you do at Seaside Charter Schools, seasidecharter.org. Please check it out, and you all have a wonderful day. Blessings.